All right, that's Congressman Max Rose proving he's not just a politician and war hero. He's still an active member of the armed forces defending America right here in the 5 boroughs.
Yeah, the Staten Island Democrat is deploying to the front lines of this coronavirus fight with the National Guard, and he's joining us live tonight. Congressman, thank you so much for your service yet again. So talk a little bit about it. What exactly will you be doing with the National Guard once you deploy?
Well, look, in any crisis, it's obviously something that evolves, and I'm sure that what I do will evolve as well, but it will be in some operational role helping to manage the inevitable surge in COVID patients that's coming to Staten Island's hospitals as well as hospitals throughout New York City. But I cannot emphasize this enough, that this is small compared to what our incredible medical professionals, our incredible men and women in uniform are doing each and every day. But what is special is the ways in which the military is integrating its work alongside FEMA and HHS and the city agencies and the state agencies. I had the privilege of joining the Army Chief of Staff at Javits Center several days ago, and you see this starting to come into fruition. Truly remarkable. Under Governor Cuomo's leadership, we are setting a model for how the rest of the country can address this crisis. But right now, we're the epicenter, and we need all of the federal support that we can get. We do not have the luxury, as other places do, to prepare for this, to build up our resources, to buy the ventilators that GM's going to produce several months from now. We don't have that luxury. We need support right now, because people are hurting and people are dying.
Yes, we do.
Congressman, you're the recipient of a Bronze Star, a Purple Heart. Pretty impressive resume there. How did your time in the Army prepare you for this kind of fight politically and also on the front lines?
Well, look, politics right now could not matter less. This is a fight and a crisis of our lives that will define this generation. This is a virus that doesn't see race, creed, political affiliation, socioeconomic status, and it's one that we have got to unite around as Americans. I came into office as someone with both a military background as well as someone with healthcare experience, which I believe gives me a particular background to add some value here. But we are all in this together. We have got to do several things and focus our efforts around several things. One is building up our hospital capacity, our staff, the protective equipment and the ventilators to manage the surge in COVID patients that we're going to get. All of New York City's hospitals have to act as if they are in one integrated system, and our VA has to be brought into that as well. That's something we successfully advocated for earlier this week. But after that, and we do have to plan for after this war, just as we have to plan for after a war abroad, we have to have an incredible surge in testing, an incredible surge in stationary hospital equipment that is ready at the reserve, because we cannot allow for us to be in this situation again. That is the only way we'll rev up our economy. That's the only way America will go back into business. But I remain confident, more so than ever. This is the greatest city in the history of the world, the greatest state in the history of the world, the greatest country in the history of the world. We're going to beat this virus, and we're going to come back stronger than ever.
Yes, we will. Congressman, thank you so much for your service again and again. We appreciate you joining us tonight.
Absolutely. And stay strong, stay healthy to you and your families.
Thank you, sir. You too.